Hello, 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 you, hello, you, hello, my little bug, my little bug, my little bug, my little bug, my little bug. Welcome back, welcome back. Today I wanted to show you some of my artwork, and I wanted to trace on it a little bit, and tap on it, and do all that stuff. I have a large stack of just stuff that I've done. I think I want to start from my first, well, it's not my first ever sketchbook, but it's my earliest one that I have currently. So I'm gonna start with that one. This is a very rough sketchbook. Just, you can see how old it is. Just how old it is. It's falling apart. Falling apart right here. Yeah. This is my oldest sketchbook I have right now. So I open it. Here is the first one. This is a dragon that I did. This was my sophomore year of high school that I did this one. But yeah, I really like this one. And its wing is stretched out over here. And then there's a moth up here. A moth right here. And then this is a T-Rex. And then you can see like old ones that I erased. And then there's this little dinosaur dude. I'm not really sure what he is, but he's there. Just if it wants to focus on anything that I'm actually showing, but And then if I move on, these are just doodles that I did. There's Kirby and a fox, a butterfly, and this is me as a goober. So yeah. And then me and my boyfriend as goobers. And then a butterfly, and then a woman, a girl right here, and then this is a fish, and if it wants to focus, it says no B words. Yeah, and then here's a dragon eye. Yeah, and then I like this dude. He's a little stupid seagull, and then a fat cat sitting down. And here's a little pigeon, and then a raccoon. I really like raccoons. And then there's this one. I was trying to work on expressions. And then here is where I'm getting into my only one piece drawings. So here is a sad cat. A sad cat. He's got his little legs right here, his little paws, and then his little face. His little face. So yeah. He's got his little face. So he's got one eye. He's got another eye. He's got his little nose. And then this is my dog that I drew. Maybe I'll insert the picture that was the reference for this. But yeah, his name is Tucker. I put a little, it says goof right there. But yeah, this is my dog Tucker. So I'm just just gonna trace him. My hands are getting filthy. There's another cat one that I did. So he's sitting down, just tracing the outline of his body. Maybe I can grab something to trace with. I'll trace with this. So just tracing. So yeah, this is my cat one. And then that's it for this one. And then let's move on to the other one. This one is my prettiest sketchbook. Look at that. And probably the best for like ASMR. Has this rounded spine, and it has just little flowers all over it. It's very pretty, and it has this little thing. Can be attached. Has these little metal buttons holding it together. So here is the first one that I did in here. It's a coyote skull. Coyote skull. This one's kind of like half finished. I'm gonna go back and do more details in here, especially in the nose part, and cleaning up around the teeth. But yeah, I really like this one. I did this one on December 27th of last year. And if I get the thing again, I can trace this one. So I'm just gonna trace right here, right along the mouth. Just gonna trace right here. Okay. Tracing around here. Right there. But yeah, and then let's move on to the next one. Oh, this one fell out of the book, but it's little frogs, and they're chilling. One's holding a mushroom, and one's got a mushroom on top of him. I don't really do a lot of colored artworks, because I don't know, I think trying to express color with black and white, being able to get the values just right to where you can kind of perceive them as colors is a lot more challenging, and I feel a lot more emotional than just using colors. But I do like to experiment. with colors. So this is the one I did with color. And then this is the next one. This is a barn owl. And then I did a profile too over here of it. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie the Legend of the Guardians of Gahul. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I love that movie, and that's what inspired me to draw these, because that has always been a movie that I have like rewatched over and over and over again. But yeah, I just really like this one. I feel like if you look at it long enough, you can start to see actually the colors pop out. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, like I feel like if you look at it long enough, you can see the colors popping through, like in your mind. But yeah, and then this one is not finished, but yeah, the shading right here is kind of not finished in the outlining around his teeth. But this is a crocodile's mouth. And I do a lot of these like in class, quickly, whenever I'm bored and I am finished with all my assignments and I have nothing else to do. But I just work on them like days in a row, because I like to try to perfect everything. And then here, I don't do a lot of people drawings, but this is just like parts of people. I feel like I'm just better at drawing animals, because that's what I've always drawn. But yeah, so it's got an eye, another eye, the face. This nose is not very good. I don't like this nose, but and then the lips. I'm actually quite proud of these lips. They actually look pretty good. And then the eyebrows, and then it's got an eyebrow piercing right here. 1, 2. And then freckles, and a nose piercing, septum piercing. But yeah, I did all of these in the same class period because I was very, very bored. I was very, very bored. Very, 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 very bored. But yeah. I did all of this in the same period. Just gonna outline the shape of her nose, and then her eyebrows. Sorry, got a notification. Needs to go away. And then eyeball, another eye, and then lips, and then little teeth, and then a little mole, freckle. But yeah, and that, I have a really bad habit of starting a sketchbook and then forgetting it exists and then not finishing it. I have a really bad habit of doing that. But yeah, so that was this sketchbook, and then I will finish off the video with some of my school art projects that I've done. But yeah, one of them is a painting, and then one of them is oil pastel, and then the other one is traditional charcoal and graphite. So I think I'll start with the oil pastel because I was just experimenting with oil pastels. This is the one I did with oil pastel. I do not like that noise. So I did a little deer. I think it's very obvious that this is my first time using oil pastels. It's not very good. I don't like it. But yeah. I did this in my art class whenever I was finished with all my other art projects, and then I just wanted to experiment with using it. So yeah, I tried to add more colors of shading other than just the darker values of the colors that I was using. So I didn't use like darker browns or anything. I used blue because I was thinking of it being reflected off the colors of the grass that it's hiding in. But yeah, and I don't like the way that this ear is going in, but I couldn't fix it. Oh, so we just trace right here. Eyeball. Another eye. Just relax and look. My phone cut out. Anyway, so yeah, this is that one. First time really fully using oil pastel. Then I will show you my painting. And I had to do a monochromatic painting, so I had to use all of the same color and then only use black and white to tint and shade it. But because I used blue for this painting, I was also allowed to use a little bit of green so I can get more into that green-blue type spectrum of color. But basically only using blue. This is what I did. So, yeah. So I did a little raccoon. This is acrylic paint. And this is the tree. And even this background has blue in it as well. So everything has blue in it somehow. Even the white in the eyes. So yeah, that's that one. I think I should hide up my signature, because I don't want anybody to know. Okay, so that's that one. And then this is the very last one. And this is the charcoal and graphite drawing. And this was a grid drawing. So if you don't know what a grid drawing is, it's basically you have a reference picture that is usually a real life photo, and then you take grids and you line up the grid, and then you do that same ratio onto your canvas or your sheet of paper that you're going to be doing artwork on, and then you will basically just blow it up and then put it on the actual sheet of paper that you're going to be doing the artwork on, and then you just do it square by square, and then you'll eventually get a drawing that should look almost exactly like the picture that you used. So this is the one that I did. I did a lion, and unfortunately I had to fold it so that it would be able to fit in my backpack. But yeah. This is the one that I did. So lion. He's got little spots on his leg. This is just gonna trace. This is my artwork. So, this one took me a couple of days to do, but it's because I only have like 45 minutes in each class period. So, I hope you enjoyed the video and you found it relaxing. And yeah. So, I hope you have an amazing day or an amazing night, my little bug. And